Jaxie, we did it. We did it.
Mate, I'm a happy man. I'm a happy man. Big
Oh,
relief.
yeah. I didn't get a chance to watch the game on QPlus.tv, but I did keep up with the game as it was going because I backed you in this week. I thought if you would get it done against Souths, I had you in my tip and comp. I backed you. It was one of the only ones to back yours. And he's got it done. I saw it was so close down to the wire. And then Ngara Barker gets over. Tell me, what was the feeling like when he went over and then Coops kicked it to make it an 8-point difference?
Yeah, that was massive. That try was massive because we're up by 2 and it was just going neck and neck. Like both teams were really going for it. And when he scored, and it was under the post as well.
Yeah.
So you knew it was going to go to 8, and it was it's just a massive relief, to be honest. Just that, it's finally going to happen this year.
Well, mate, you have had some close games against some of the better sides in the comp. It was more just I felt like it was just so close, but so far for you guys all the time. How much confidence have you guys taken out of the weekend of that win?
Yeah, it was massive. Like the Tweed Heads we had the other week, like we were up against them as well. Same scenario, but it's just one of those things you find like if it's just not your time, you can't get the win. So I think just getting that initial win can kind of hopefully springboard us a little bit. But yeah, definitely the boys are excited and definitely a lot more confident now.
Yeah, a true captain cock. A true captain's knock by Nat Neal, mate. 55 tackles, massive effort from him. Lead from the front all game, I suppose, did he?
He's absolute freak, like he's a bit cooked the week.
I've lost your mic for a sec, bro. Like I think you might be. Yeah, that's better.
Oh, I'm holding. Hold on. Yeah. Massive from him. Like he was cooked like all week. I think he only trained like once that week, and he just comes out, does 71 minutes, 55 tackles.
Yeah,
he's a proper freak. He just keeps going. Nothing stops that bloke.
Yeah, he's a monster, that lad. He's so hard to tackle too because how wide he is.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
No,
mate.
The
boys line him up. All the young fellas try and line him up and put a shot on him, but they never seem to be able to.
At training too, there'd be heaps of blokes that try and muscle up at training.
Oh yeah, but he makes sure he's top dog at training. Don't worry.
Yeah, good, as he should.
Yeah.
The veteran.
Yeah.
So you've also had a couple of key recruits since we last spoken. Zacchaeus Chongnee has been lighting the Brisbane Rugby League competition up for the past couple of years. He's come on board in the second row. How good's he going over there at the Jets, and what an inclusion that is to have mid-season?
Yeah, mate, he's a massive inclusion. Like Crossy really rated him when he came to us. And I guess his first game was that Redcliffe game. We didn't really know what to expect. Like you can't take much out of training, I don't think, especially this time of year. And he just calling for the ball, wanted to charge onto it, and he just loves his footy. He loves running hard, loves tackling hard, and I don't know, it's kind of exactly what we needed. Just someone that just really does those basic things well. So he's been a massive inclusion for us. We're very lucky there.
Yeah, he really gets the side on the go forward as well, you know.
Yeah.
And there's been a couple of boys as well come over from South and things like that. You've also got the front rower from Wynnum as well, Clayton Mack.
Clayton
Mack, and he's been another one of the best players in the barrel for a couple of years. Been unlucky to get more of a chance at Wynnum. So a real forward pack change for you guys and some experience added in too.
Yeah, massively. Clayton, he was another one that kind of just started coming training. Crossy got him down for some sessions and whatnot. His first game was last week, and I don't know how many minutes he played, but it would be close to 70 minutes. His first game of cup in the middle, and he just he looked like he suits it straight away. Like makes all these tackles, and he's like a really skillful lock, like a proper ball playing lock. It's I guess a massive inclusion for us. We're very lucky to have those two boys as well as Kirasami Arvel as well. Like obviously crazy experience, won a grand final in the NRL. He's been good on and off the field, like just I don't know, helping hand around training, all that type of stuff. He's been massive.
So how much easier does it make your job as a hooker when you have blokes like Zach Chongnee, Clayton Mack, just getting to their front, popping up, and then giving your halves and yourself the opportunity to play off the back?
Oh, it has been a massive difference, I guess. Like especially this week, we did notice it. We got a lot more quicker, faster play the balls, a like myself and both the halves, like Cooper and Jerome Burns, who was back for us this week, they love playing really flat. And you can't really do that if your forward pack's not on the front foot. Like, it makes it very hard for them. But I think those two really got to show how they do play their footy at their best last week. And those two are really good for us.
So the plan obviously is to kick on. You get this break, and then you come up against the Hunters. A real opportunity for you guys to go 2 in a row. They've had a bit of an up and down season, the Hunters themselves. What are you aiming for to do within the next training week within your group to sort of prime yourself for that game? Because they do all the little things right, the Hunters, all the effort areas.
Yeah, they do. They're a massive effort team. We'll just keep doing like what we have been. We've been trying our best these last few months to turn it around. So we have been putting a lot of emphasis. Like, Crossy's always a big defensive coach.
Yeah.
So we're always going to that. But we even upped it, I guess, even more these last few weeks, just to get our principles right. Like we make a lot of tackles. Like, we don't miss many tackles. We just make, I guess, poor defensive reads out of our system. And that's something we've just been really honing on these last few months. So it's just going to be the same sort of thing because, like you said, the Hunters do all those little things well, and they just keep coming at you. So we can't afford to, I guess, make any sort of bad decisions with our defensive effort. So it's just going to be the exact same thing. Win or lose, we're just going to keep training hard the way we are. Yeah,
awesome, mate. A bit off topic, but as I was sending you your email for the link for the Zoom link, I thought Rhys_Jacks. There's no extra letters. There's no numbers. Did you get like the first Hotmail ever for Rhys Jacks? Like, how did you land on that?
Mate, I'm just older, right? No, I don't know. I would have made that when I was like 13 years old. I don't know.
What foresight. I don't want to say what my email was when I was 13 years old. It was too embarrassing. I didn't know the internet followed you for life.
Yeah, all my mates had the craziest ones, and I just went simple, and it's paid off as I got older. Didn't have to change it.
Oh, what foresight! What foresight! And mate, I understand you're a teacher by trade, and you've just been off at a big school camp for a couple of days, staying at the same place that the Hunters are at Runaway Bay. So you're versing them in 2 weeks, and you've just been knocking around with them for a couple of days. Did you run into any of them while you were down there?
Yeah, they're kind of quiet. They kept to themselves a little bit, which is fair enough. They don't really want to be around all these crazy school kids. But all the school kids were giving it to me like, "Sir, are you actually playing them in a couple of weeks? They're going to smash you." So the kids were giving it to me, but that's all good fun. The kids were nice to me. I finally got the win on the weekend, so it was a lot nicer week at the school camp, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, there's benefits to being able to set the homework and I guess the fitness regime for footy training at school next week, isn't there? You can get them back, get them straight back.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
All right, Jacksy. Well, thanks, mate. Appreciate your time, especially after the school trip. And good to see you guys got that win on the weekend, and good luck against the Hunters in a fortnight.
Awesome, mate. Thanks for having me.